I did not expect this to happen when I got an e-bike. Stick around to find out what it is. Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have nearly 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry. And before I get into it, hit the subscribe button below. Stay in touch with us here at 630. Be the first to know about all the new content we're doing, giveaways we do, and of course, new product releases. All right, so before we got into electric bikes here at 630, I bought and owned a bunch of electric bikes and had my own personal collection. And there was one thing I really didn't expect to happen when I got it. But before I get into it, I also want to mention these two bikes are linked in the description below. The Simple Step Through 500 watt e-bike and the Every Journey 500 watt e-bike, linked in the description below. You're also going to see them pop up in the right-hand corner there if you want to check those out. Now, I knew going into getting an electric bike that it would expand the possibilities, but what I didn't know is that it would really increase the amount of riding I would do. Now, I was a bike rider my whole life, sort of a, I would say, a novice meets, an active rider, not ultra serious, but you know, I rode my bike quite frequently. What I didn't expect to happen was when I got my e-bike, I about doubled the amount of miles I did per week. Now, I know it seems logical, oh, you get an e-bike, of course you're gonna ride more, but not necessarily. But what I found for me is that all of a sudden, of course, you have the pedal assist and you have the throttle. Now, one thing I'll say though is a lot of rides on my e-bikes, I don't even use the electricity the entire way. A lot of times I just keep it in regular bike mode and I'm riding, and then I start to bring in the pedal assist as I need it, or I'll use the throttle occasionally if I should want to. But I've about doubled my time in the saddle now per week after getting an e-bike, and regardless of if you have assistance while you're pedaling or not, keeping your legs moving, keeping your body moving for that much more time is just great for you all in all. It's like if you go to the gym and you're on the pull-up bar and you need a little assistance, it's better than doing it with the assistance than not doing it at all. So I found now that I'm doubling my time in the saddle, I truly get excited about bike riding more than I ever did. Also because of the fact that I know in the back of my mind, if I need the extra support, it's there for me. It's like giving you the confidence, right? It's like that little voice in your ear saying you can do it. Knowing I have the electric assistance there, I can go farther and not worry. I don't have to worry about, oh my God, I have to ride back, or the wind's gonna be in my face, or this is gonna be so challenging. So it's just given me comfort to allow me to push my boundaries even more than I have before, which is why I've doubled my riding time. And if you're on the fence about getting an electric bike, or you don't think you will use it, I completely think those thoughts are not true. You'll ride more, you'll go farther, and you'll still get exercise even with the electrical assist. Now, of course, if you get an e-bike and all you do is use the throttle every ride you're out, you know, it's not gonna give you any huge benefit. But if you only put it into level 1, 2, or even 3, and you still keep your legs moving and it gets you in the saddle more than you ever were, that's a benefit. Now, you don't have to double your riding, but any increase is better than no increase, right? And the other thing too is you can explore new areas, new places maybe you could never get to on two wheels before. It's so worth it. And I really never expected prior to getting an e-bike that I would double the amount of bike riding that I do. I'm so thankful I got into it. And I can't see myself stopping at any time in the near future because there's so much you can do with your electric bicycle. If you feel the same way about your e-bike, share your experiences below. I love to hear from people. Put them in the comments. Tell us what it's done for your bike riding experience. Have you lost weight? Have you started riding more? What have you done? We'd love to hear it. In addition to that, if you're in the market for an electric bike, go on over to 630.com and take the proprietary body fit quiz. Answer a few questions about your body and your life. The proprietary algorithm will recommend the perfect electric bike for you. In addition to that, 630 has a 30-day test ride your e-bike policy. If you don't love your e-bike in the first 30 days, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. In addition to that, the e-bike's gonna be warranted for a year. If you have any issues in the first year, they're gonna cover the parts and labor to make sure you're up and riding. Lastly, go over to the Facebook pedalers group, 630 Pedalers. You can talk to existing 630 riders before you purchase, get their opinions. Then once you have a 630 e-bike, Post in the group, make friends, it's tons of fun. There's also an app where you can track your rides, the 630 app, track your rides and compete on the leaderboard, it's tons of fun. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey, your experience, enjoy the ride.